Perfecto. It seems pretty quiet in these situations still. I don't see him talk too much during these dead time moments or this timeouts. A little bit chatter that time. He's had an excellent start to this game on this T side. A few kills on the ground or on the floor last round as well.
Damn. That's
fast. Yeah. To get outside and peek silo that convincingly this far to the round, 15 seconds? I mean, yes, the spawns have been moved forward on the T side, but that is impressively confident from Electronic. It's not going to be unanswered, though. Chris gets Simple back, and we sit to 4-on-4. Smoke to bounce down and cover off the squeaky doorway. Meanwhile, Smoke to cover off Ram. Flamey steps wide, but Frozen finds the trade onto him. We know that they've been playing Speedway. Watch for the hold. Chris is going to be obligated with it until they can securely get on top of the ramp. And Frozen, the mullet. The attempt for the Molotov was to keep them from rotating in on the flank, but that has failed. So they have to be aware of the possibility. Nonetheless, door opens and closes. Boomich wants to keep his security alive and his life intact. He'll take the door and break it down so he can at least peek through it, but bomb is already planted, so that's just for information, and a smoke will negate that either way.
20 seconds. We've seen his lower bomb side become a fortress before. Again, no utility, a couple of flashes, no smokes, no incendiaries. Time ticking away, need to get their skates on now, need kills. 10 seconds on the clock, first kill comes in, Boomich gets it. Frozen, great positioner, looking for a couple of frags, can't do it. But here's Voxic, looking to find championship point, he's done enough. The defuse can't come through, Boomich will have to save. And there we have it, Mousesports. They have broken them financially, and they've got themselves a massive buffer of rounds to close this one out and lift yet another trophy.
And that's an incredible feat. The fact that this Mousesports team has lifted more trophies than Na'Vi, the fact that they're actually getting up toward that third spot in the world behind Liquid, behind Astralis, who are, you know, trophy after trophy at this point. You're going to need a bigger warehouse at this point to store all their silverware. And FaZe coming on strong. The fact that Mousesports and Kerrigan are able to build a team and continue to improve so effectively, they're absolutely a force for 2020. And don't discount them for a major title if anyone falters in the slightest. Look how fast they are this time as well. Boomich goes over top. It is Electronic who found the kill outside last time to at least shut it down. Perfecto 2 on the MP9. It's on to Chris in a 1-on-2. Perfecto's low. He has a chance.
He can do this.
He can do it. We saw him clutch 2 1v5s. He certainly can. Drive-by shooting for Perfecto. No reaction time from Chris. He only loses a fraction of health. He's down to 73.
He's got so much time to work with that. Luckily, didn't take a lot of damage. Chris J. 1 smoke. 1 Molotov. I'll see where Flamey's positioned. He's currently in the ramp room, I believe. Difficult to tell on the minimap. But Perfecto, he needs to find a weapon if possible. Still on that MP9. Guns all over the place. He doesn't want to make any sound cues here. And they're both towards upper. Chris can smoke and plant. He might as well. No point faking it.
It's told.
And here they come. Molotov available. First kill should be guaranteed. No, that's Perfecto actually nailing it there.
I'm surprised by that. I thought he easily gets away with that one.
Yeah, a bit anticlimactic at the end. I thought Chris J would own that first kill, and then the one-on-one would really begin. Unfortunate. Good hold with the small weapons towards upper. They're going for the haymaker towards the upper bomb side. Didn't quite connect. Still standing, Na'Vi entering the next round now. Looks to be a potential timeout. Gotta hold their nerve here. 59.
Missed those ninja swipes. So Simple on the AWP. It's the last buy for Mousesports, but they've got a couple rounds in hand to build back into it, so it could go to 15-11. Simple quick up the ladder and immediately throws Incendiary inside a hut, so there will be no rush. There will be one outside, already inside a secret. Rotation from Boomich. He gets down the vent as quickly as he possibly can. Gap in the smoke. He wants to try and play the feet on the, I was going to say stairs. If he backs off, he can actually align himself to see them more clearly, but a Molotov behind him prevents him from doing so, and Rops, he got in behind afterward. The player that rotates leaves a gap, and Rops identifies it. Frozen capitalizes. That is an incredible grid mount call from Rops, but it's not done yet. Perfecto and Simple each finding a kill in return.
Look at the HP. Frozen, Rops so low. Chris J will have to do the heavy lifting once again. They have a minute. They can slow this down and piece together the jigsaw. They have 1 smoke that's been deployed. I say they smoke that and they're going to go towards upper maybe. Chris J seems happy just to get that plant down. They're going to spam it. Frozen makes a footstep just to buy him a little bit of time there.
Does Simple have a kit?
He does.
Oh, I thought he might just drop.
Yeah, I thought
if
that for a
someone made
second
noise
too.
and he just instant diffuses, because there's still a good amount of time on that smoke. There's about another 4 seconds even now as it dissipates. Okay, I was a little off on that, but enough that there was certainly a 4-second diffuse available. Simple waits to get baited in. He'll take Frozen down.
Chris J looking to close things out here. This could be enough, map. It's going to be Simple in the 1 versus 2. There we have it. They close it out in style, and it will be Mousesports picking up yet another trophy here. This was their 5th final in a row, and they managed to close it out in 4 maps against Na'Vi. Fantastic performance there.
Incredible team they've turned out to be. Frozen rising to his own again as the young player joining the team late. And Kerrigan continues to prove his worth as an in-game leader. You asked about rivalry yesterday. I actually look forward to seeing the reformed FaZe go up against Kerrigan and Mousesports, because that will be one to talk about. That could be the greatest battle and rivalry at the top level of CS for Na'Vi. Good, but not good enough. That seems to be the case time and time again. They need to improve. They need to get to winning ways.
Yeah,
they've got so much skill.
Yeah, there's so much talent and potential within this roster. It needs to be realized, though. The hard work has to be done. We talked about that with Mad Lions this event. We talked about it with Godsend. Na'Vi have got much sharper tools within their arsenal, and they need to have that sort of level of discipline. They can't keep losing the pistols, and we need to see more from them in 2020.
So from London, for the GG.BET ICE Challenge, Mousesports, your champions, $125,000. You said it, their 5th final in a row, and they leave victorious. A great way to start 2020, and certainly will put their eyes on better things and better trophies, more trophies this year. And how about Chris J? I don't know if he's going to get the MVP statistically, but he definitely takes our hearts with that 1v5.
Yeah, amazing scenes. I really enjoyed that grand final. It had some absolutely epic moments, and there it is, $125,000. For the international squad. This project just keeps getting better and better. Mousesports will take home the lion's share of the prize money. Congratulations.
I just coming to us. I thought this is when we were good. I thought this is when Trace and the boys got. They're probably already out of the building. They're probably already celebrating that one.
Exactly.
I mean, a lot to talk about. You're right. Not just the Mousesports win, but also the fact that Mad Lions look like an actual contender. The fact that they've taken over that #2 ranking in Denmark at this point in time. They fought for their own corner on this stage. In fact, gave Mousesports a pretty decent run in the semi. They took them to 3 maps.
Absolutely.
And that's as much challenge, if not more, than Na'Vi gave them in this best of 5. So yeah, definitely watch for them as we get into 2020. Godsend looked convincing. I'm a little concerned about their consistency. They had a few tricks up their sleeves, some different tactics. Yeah. How deep does that actually get them? We'll have to find out.
I can't wait. I think it sets the scene for the rest of the year so well. So many great, amazing players that are being discovered weekly, it seems, at this point. And these tournaments are a great way to find out where we're going to be going when we get into the real Tier A tournaments coming up. We've got Katowice in a few weeks, and it sets the tone. Na'Vi, they want to be contenders there. They want to be in the top 8. They need to start plugging the holes they found themselves in. There's just too many issues right now, but it's recoverable. It's not like it's beyond the point of repair.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Well, from you and I, Henry and Sadikis, we've thanked you for joining us, from everyone online on Twitch. It's been a great weekend. It's been a great week. It's been a good event, and I am looking forward to 2020. I think this is a perfect indicator of exactly the competition level that we're going to get. And don't forget, there's many other teams that weren't here that will certainly be fighting for trophies as well. So from the Intel Center, the Intel Center, well, the Intel sponsors everything else. Why not?
Yeah.
GG.BET ICE Challenge at the ESL Center in London. We thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.